Follow that car.
I wonder if taxi drivers in real life are just waiting for that one moment when someone hails a cab and is like, follow that car. Do taxi drivers like, they hear that? Follow that car. And they're like, I've been waiting for this my entire life. Hell yeah, brother. It's my time to shine. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Monster episode 65. We are back. We have returned for some more Monster. Previously, the baby's depression. Episode 64 showed us more of the baby, as well as Mr. Peter. Mr. Peter. I suppose we'll start with the baby. The baby had apparently met this dancer, this exotic dancer, who seemed to go along with his invites to dates and stuff, but then turned out to be, well, someone hired to hang out with them, get close to him, and kill him. If I was in the baby's shoes, I probably could have told you this and could have seen it coming, but, you know, when you're short, ugly, fat, old, you kind of have this, I guess you could say, this desire for something genuine, and he paid for that dearly with his life, just like you will when I'm done fucking your mom. In any case, someone most likely had the baby killed. We don't yet know who. I suspected it was the apprentice because the baby and him, he and the baby kind of had some sort of like weird disagreements, but hard to say. After the baby got killed, Peter was like, oh shit, I might be next. He decided to run to his mansion, his safe house mansion, I guess, and Johan was waiting for him. And then Johan left us off with the big reveal of Franz is still alive, isn't he? Wasn't too big of a reveal because, I mean, no one really said he was dead. We just kind of assumed as much. But, I mean, I guess we'll see what happens. I guess we'll see. Oh yeah, and then this dumb fuck, right, walks in with a gun, right, expecting enemies, sees one glass and a bottle of wine or something, and he's dumb enough to drink that shit. Like, holy shit. Like, who is actually this dumb? Like, no, really. Let's talk about this for a second. Who is actually that dumb? Right? It's like you see a singular glass at the end of the table and a bottle of wine. The glass has not been used, right? Why is the glass there? It was put there by someone. Who would put that there and why? Maybe if he sent word to his I don't know, his butlers or whatever, his maids, to be like, hey, I'm gonna get to the mansion, I want a drink prepared, you know, stuff like that. Then sure, maybe, but like, there's no way this guy's just fucking dumb.
Franz Bonaparte. He's alive, isn't he?
Oh my god, he is. Johan's footprints. I thought he was a demon. He doesn't leave footprints.
Miss Fortner, are you here?
Miss Fortner?
You move and you're dead. Now tell me who sent you here. Was the baby the one who ordered you two thugs over here to collect me?
No. You see, miss, the baby is dead.
Dead?
It was Peter Chapek who told us to find you. He wants to stay alive, and his best chance at doing that is with you as his hostage.
Peter Chapek. Let's go then. I want you to take me to Peter Chapek.
Interesting strategy.
We're the police. I'm in charge here, and we've been authorized to search the residence of Milan Kolash, perpetrator of the Rodelheim Convention Center shooting. Let's go. Is this Kolash's room?
So it seems, sir.
The police are going to come and search the house soon.
Why did Milan have to die?
For us. He died for us. He
Ah.
tried to avenge us. That Chapik, he killed our relatives, exterminated them. Milan tried to get revenge for what he'd done.
Revenge! Let's get revenge!
The thing with revenge is, it doesn't actually do anything. It's one thing trying to bring justice, or preventing other people from going through the same thing. It's another thing to get revenge, right? Revenge doesn't really do anything, but you can, like Tenma is trying to do, stop someone from continuing their evil ways, right? Like, take them out once and for all before they hurt other people even more. You might even call that self-defense, but it's not like self-defense because it's not defending of the self, it's defending of other people. So other defense, other people's defense. Like you're a defender of other people. You're trying to save non-existent victims, or victims who are not yet victims.
We want revenge!
Yeah,
Why?
revenge!
Oh my god.
Revenge!
Revenge!
No! Don't say things like that. It's wrong.
But what about poor Milan? He died trying
Milan wouldn't want you to think like that.
Oh my god.
Breeds more revenge. It's a vicious cycle that needs to stop.
They're using this soundtrack.
Listen to me.
Oh my god.
Milan never wanted revenge to poison you like this. Don't give in to hate. You're better than that. You take care, Mr. Mustafa. Thanks for your help.
Where are you going to go?
To hell.
Looks like he collected a lot of information about a certain man. A guy named Peter Chapik.
Yeah, seems like it. Ilan Kolash was after this Chapik. That seems pretty obvious to me. We need to check out this Chapik guy. Questioning him could help us.
Inspector! You know the right-wing extremist leader known as the Baby? He was just found murdered at the Kaiser Hotel.
Oh my god. Elric? Is that you?
Somebody has to end this.
Why are you just holding your gun out?
And it has to be me.
Well, it doesn't have to be you, but, you know, that's what makes you special. Because you're willing to do what it needs to be done.
I've seen that young man. He's met with Peter Chapik here many times. Is he the Devil's apprentice? Follow that car.
Dude, I find that, you know, I wonder if taxi drivers in real life are just waiting for that one moment when someone hails a cab and is like, follow that car. You know? Do taxi drivers, like, they hear that? Follow that car. And they're like, I've been waiting for this my entire life. Hell yeah, brother. It's my time to shine.
Johan. Are you here, Johan? So, Johan, where have you been? I thought... If I recall correctly, you're Ava.
Where is he? Tell me right now.
Okay, so this is when... Okay. Interesting.
Mr. Chapik, we've brought Nina.
And he's dead. And he's dead.
be afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Hey! Drop it now!
He's already dead, and you're next.
The truth is, at this point, it doesn't really matter. Johan let me live because the one that's going to kill me is his twin sister.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Is it all going according to plan? But whose plan? Johan's plan?
It's all according to Kikaku.
Whose plan is it?
Jesus Christ. I wonder. I wonder how. I would love to see like voice acting, sessions where a voice actor or voice actress has to just breathe heavily for like 5 minutes.
I'm not sure I know anymore. Please kill me quickly. Go ahead.
Don't do it.
So then, Johan was here. Where did he go? Take me to him.
He's already dead. Gone. And you're next, Nina.
It's so dark.
Oh my god, it is. Oh my god, you are.
I want to get out of here right now.
Oh my god, you do.
You think it's safe yet?
If I hadn't have brought you two together at that party, you and that devil. If I'd never done that, Martin, he'd still be alive. He wouldn't have had to die.
Hold on. Let's discuss this.
Where is Johan?
The biggest, you see, the biggest weakness that these characters have is that all they need, or all you need to beat them, is just go up to them and shoot them. Like, no talking. Just go up to them, aim the gun, dead. Problem solved. Now granted, yes, in this case, she obviously wants information. That's why she's entertaining the conversation, but like, still, sometimes, and I get there wouldn't be much of a show, but, sometimes I just wish, instead of playing along with the games, someone would just come along and be like, yeah, I don't care about what you have to say. Bang, instantly, right? No talking, just aim the gun, shoot. No bullshit.
I don't know.
No discussion, no interrogations.
Please,
just
stay calm.
Just kill him.
I am calm. I've watched this place for 2 weeks, and I never saw him show up. So you must know where he is, right?
As I said, I don't know where Johan is. Really, I mean it.
I'm not kidding around.
I'd shoot him in the leg.
Next time.
I would shoot him in the leg. Not try to, I'm sorry. I thought of a joke to make, and maybe it's not like, maybe it's not appropriate, but I think we know who tried to assassinate Trump now. It was Ava. She's very good at shooting the ear.
Christoph Zivanish. I
Ooh.
researched you. It wasn't that difficult.
After all, your late father, Ernest, was well known.
Once I found that connection, it was easy. And in Frankfurt, well, in all of Germany, The financial power of the Zevernish group is well known. And Peter Chapek, he has brought you and Johan together. What's he planning to do?
My ear is sure bleeding a lot. I need to see a doctor.
Shoot him in the leg.
What's going to happen? What will happen because I made it possible for you to meet that devil?
Chapek thinks that he introduced us to each other, but the joke's on him. You see, Johan and I, we've known each other for quite a long time.
What are you talking about?
Chapek doesn't realize the truth. We became friends when we were much younger. It was in East Berlin over 10 years ago.
You two met 10 years ago. Over in East Berlin?
You see, Johan and I first met each other in East Berlin's 511 Kinderheim.
511 Kinderheim.
We trusted each other, became friends. And we survived.
Really?
He and I were the only ones that survived.
Really?
I wonder if everyone is dead. I bet they are. All of them.
Then let's go outside.
Huh?
Come on, why not? It's been pretty quiet out there for a long time. It's fine. Go
So
out and check.
four people
Staying here
survived.
much longer, we'll all
Plus
go crazy.
Johan.
Right. I'll go take a look.
Don't leave us behind. Come back and tell us if things are okay.
I don't know why it happened, but all the people who were at 511 Kinderheim went mad that day. Not just the children went mad. The teachers started killing each other too.
He must have run away.
Really?
Yeah, he left us here and ran off.
You think?
He tried to save himself.
You mean that?
If you think I'm lying, go and check. He's out somewhere, probably relaxing and eating a nice warm meal. Yeah.
Do you really think so? Then
Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna take a quick look around.
You won't betray me and abandon me here, will you?
Of course I won't.
It's gotta be the most dumbest decisions I've ever seen. It's like, why go one by one? You might as well just go scout at the same time.
I'm going to stay in here and stay safe.
Starved and parched with thirst. I fell in and out of a light sleep. And then, there he stood.
It's just you and me. Come with me, I have a plan.
It's outrageous that Chapek keeps saying that all of this is his plan. Johan and I talked about it constantly back then.
About what? What is this plan of his?
So, you want to hear it? Well, do you?
Seriously? This is why I said shoot him in the leg. He wouldn't have been able to jump you like this if you just shot him in the leg. Always shoot them in the leg. Okay? Shoot him in the thigh or something. Shoot him in the leg, because that will prevent them from jumping you. Maybe shoot them in both legs. They won't be able to put any strength into the legs, so they won't be able to jump you. Shooting them in the ear just doesn't do shit.
Can't just shoot off my ear? The way my face looks is very important for a politician. We're a team. Johan's gonna make the world mine. 'Cause that's the plan. What are you
Complete
going to do
dumbass.
about my ear? I'm not letting anyone ruin our plan. I won't let you. Drop your gun.
Oh my god, it's Tenma.
Johan told me what to say when you arrived. He said, if my sister comes, tell her where I am. Then he said that you would probably kill me. those were his very words. Tell me, why haven't you killed me by now? Your memories, have all of them come back to you?
They have.
Why don't you kill me then? Do you even know? How it must fill you. The hatred, the anger, the grief. How do you keep that at bay?
Through the power of friendship.
Explain it to me.
I've heard the stories about how you twins were brought into this world.
Yep. Oh, fuck me. It's called, you know, when a man and a woman love each other very much, you know, they take the pipe, and then they put the pipe in the correct slot. They fuck. And then the guy comes inside. Now, do I think... Okay, let's be honest here for a second. The way they... I am... How do I say this? I'm afraid. I'm afraid that they are going to make Tenma never kill anybody. That's what I'm afraid of. Because, let's be honest, right? The whole show, everyone's always been going on about, like, oh, you're not a murderer, Tenma. Like, oh, you're a good person, don't do this. Right? And then the one time that we thought that he had killed someone, maybe, was Roberto. But as we know, he's still alive, so he didn't kill anybody. And now, we're in that same situation again, where he might kill someone, right? He's about, like the apprentice, Mr. Kristoff, I think his name was, he's going to shoot Tenma, or Ava, so obviously you'd shoot him and kill him, right? And we heard multiple gunshots, and it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't suppressed. Might have dropped something? Anyway, it wasn't a silenced pistol, right? So, I would imagine Tenma got the shots off. But, again, they don't show it, right? They leave it as a cliffhanger for the next episode, and I am afraid that, again, they're making it seem like Tenma. I mean, look at this, right? Like, dude is stone cold, right? Like, come on, he's obviously gonna kill him, right? Like, come on, right? Like, obviously, right? And yet, I feel like what they're going to do is just not have Tenma kill him. Like, I feel like what's gonna happen is the first bullet shot the gun out of his hand, and then the second bullet grazed his arm or something, right? Or his leg or something. And it's like, that's kind of what I'm afraid of, is that they won't have Tenma kill anybody. Now, I'm not saying that they need to have Tenma kill all the time, but in this case, this is a situation where obviously you just shoot him dead, right? Like this is like an unfortunate situation where, I mean, you just have to deal with the threat here, right? Dude has a gun, you're gonna shoot him. Like there's nothing to be said. You just have to shoot him. You have to kill him. But I just feel like instead of having Tenma kill someone and then him living with the consequences later, they constantly try to bend things so that Tenma didn't kill anybody, right? And it's like, you're like so close, but like you're just not going over the line, which you want to push the line. You want to bend the line. You want to like step over the line, because that's what makes these characters interesting, right? In my opinion, a character that has killed somebody and has to live with that, and we see him having to live with that, is so much more interesting than a character that never kills anybody and stays true to the light side, right? Characters like that are just boring. To me, someone who has done something bad and then has to live with that and like move past it. Like, for instance, recently I've been slowly playing Pathfinder: Wrath of the Righteous, Very good game, by the way. Very good RPG. And there's this character, this companion called Arushale. And she is a succubus. Basically, like, she is essentially, long story short, she is basically a succubus who is trying to change her ways. But back in the past, she was like, she killed people, she ruined people's lives, she constantly, you know, she indulged in all the pleasures and pain that a succubus in hell would indulge in, right? She did it all, basically, right? So she's basically the scum of villainy, right? The worst of the worst type of shit, right? And now she's trying to, like, become a better person, right? She realized the error of her ways, and she's trying to become a better person, but her deeds from her past are constantly coming to haunt her. She will always have to live with what she has done, and that's so interesting, and that's so fun, and because you're trying to root for this character who, you know, has done some very, very fucked up shit in the past, has sinned a lot, but you can tell that they're trying to be a better person now, right? They're trying to live with what they have done, and like, that is so much more interesting than a character that never does anything wrong. But that's basically, you know, my opinion. I'm not saying that hero characters who never do anything wrong can't be interesting, but I feel like characters that are kind of like morally ambiguous and kind of, you know, they're willing to do what's necessary and, you know, occasionally maybe even make mistakes, maybe make decisions that, you know, are not so morally correct, might even be greedy or, you know, not so selfless. Characters like that, in my opinion, are just so much better. So, do I actually think that Tenma actually killed the guy now? Unlikely, probably. Considering how big of a character this guy all of a sudden is, you know, I mean, I don't know. I just have this thing where I just assume that Tenma is not going to kill anybody. Because it's almost like the show just doesn't want him to, right? So it's like, it is what it is. As for Nina, she's still on Johan's trail, trying to kill him. I would imagine next episode we're gonna get some sort of background, like some sort of backstory, maybe into Franz and their mother. Because, you know, this guy was saying, like, he was kind of veering off into some sort of like, I will tell you what I know about your birth and how you were made. Your father fucked your mother until he came inside. In any case, I hope you enjoyed episode 65 of Monster. Yeah, ultimately, I think one of the main things that I'm just hoping is that Tenma, like, essentially, right, the more the show prevents Tenma from killing anybody, the more likely it is that Tenma will not kill Johan. If Tenma has already killed somebody in the show before Johan, then, you know, you can kind of assume that, I mean, he's already killed somebody, he might as well now kill Johan, right? But because he has not killed anybody yet, makes me think that when the time comes to kill Johan, he's gonna hesitate, or something along those lines, and he's not gonna do what needs to be done. In any case, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time in episode 66 of Monster. But for now, I shall bid you adieu.